Always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the move, it's Chase. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Boise State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Boise State.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense.
The expressway is the room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll ride the hot hand. Shakes off the tackler.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
They go to the ground. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Off-play action on first down. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bears!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Finds his big tight end. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Good, disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation, and they use their speed to get to the QB.
And there he goes. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tackle is made after the 1st down. The Bears looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He's looking to throw it. Got a man. It's Washington. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. They make the stop, and that'll bring the 1st quarter to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor!
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this 1st half, they've done just that.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Give to the running back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
After that completion, move the chains. Now 1st down. He's going to pass. He makes the connection.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the gun. Running with power. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
How about the defender? being a heat-seeking missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Working the middle, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think
nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He's going to pass on second down. Time to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Broncos decide to punt it away. He's got it. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt, but this offense would like him to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Bennett. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops to throw. Snags it, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bears!
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First down for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Dropping back, it's Bennett. A strike downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to find his man on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
He completed the pass, but welcome to college football, freshman. He took a hit there. Wide receiver shows motion. He's looking for an open man on second down. Makes his connection. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. The back goes in motion. Going up top on first down. He's got it. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Makes the grab. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Let's go. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. They're throwing for it on 4th down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to pass, it's Bennett. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Porter. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Hand off from the shotgun.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
On second down, they'll take to the air. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Quarterback moving. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the offense. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Pocket starts to collapse. Caught in the backfield, it's Gaines. Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. This offense has a second down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. Lets it fly. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So a drive there of 82 yards. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, baby.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. To the air, it's Bennett. Jukes his way for more. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
And the Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Barges ahead. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right?
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the chains for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Spits it out to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Gaines. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Trying to burn this defensive back. And he's got it inside the 35. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Broncos! And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. Bringing it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Using his legs, it's Washington. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Bears are on the move. To the ground, he's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it.
And the defense is going to have more plays like this. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with a stop, maybe get a little momentum.
Over 100 yards already in this game. So if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches today.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Back to the ground game on the left. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Chase. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Boise State ready to send out that offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's going up top here late in the game. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to throw on second down. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever...